Scarlet, and he is bringing it back here, so I think it's safe to say that he at least reported it once, and you can, well, you should still report the characters.
No, shame on Dolan, report it every time. We don't know.
That's
it
true.
helps with the stats. True. It helps with everything.
That's true. But we do have the Koji on the other side from Sphynx, and you reported that in all the previous games as well. So I think he's the favorite here.
Good for you, Sphynx. I hope you win. But it doesn't matter what I hope, because the better player will be moving on. I love the setup on this Koji. I think that's the Battle Pass sword. Remember, you're supposed to drink water, you're supposed to get adequate sleep, and grind your Battle Pass. Because I have gotten lazy with grinding my Battle Pass, and my Battle Pass is very far behind. So make sure to drink water, get good sleep, and grind your Battle Pass. Those are the three most important things.
But in this game, the three most important things are dodge all the other opponents' hits, hit all of your own hits, and don't die.
Have fun.
Oh, yeah, well, I don't know.
Two back-to-back neutral lights coming out from Dolan. Sphynx able to pick up the sword. Hits a neutral light. And a second neutral light. Both of them have hit. Oh, and a third neutral light. Is Sphynx going to grab a fourth?
I mean, he tried. He threw it out there. There's another one. But Dolan just coming right into these. I mean, I think with the range on that neutral light, it just beats out the side air from the lance if you get it right at the right time. Ooh, very nice. Not going to take Dolan off the top. Weapon throw is not going to connect either. It's going to land on that platform, and Sphynx holding that ledge one more time. Neutral light again into the weapon throw. All right, he actually threw the weapon for that, but so he is going to be taking that first stock in KO onto Dolan, and that is going to give him a pretty decent lead. He's not in that danger zone yet, that 150 damage threshold range.
Side stick going to immediately get punished. D-Light Dare. Sending down, resets back to the platform, hits more in-lights. That move is so good. D-Light Dare. Oh, and the reset, another D-Light Dare. Goes in deep with the ground pound. There's a ground pound from Dolan. Send him over to the edge. He has maybe got to stop a little bit with these side signatures. Unless there is a grander scheme here. Those are gambits that are not paying off.
Oh, the side sig almost taking the KO off on the right side. Not quite. Dolan. Whoa, whoa, that was very weird. Sphynx getting his attack dodged through, and just both players missing all their attacks until Dolan decides to throw out a second breakdance. And that actually KO'd. I didn't expect that.
Oh, man, that move's insane. Like, that move is so good.
I still remember back in the day when it had like some weird hitbox way off in the corner where there was like no attack animation. That was real interesting too. But there's a side air. It's not going to be enough to find the KO. Weapon throw not going to connect it either. Ground pound not going to find that additional point on the season pass. Unfortunate. So Sphynx with the neutral air, that is going to take him off the top, and that is the second stock off of Dolan, and very good looking stock on Sphynx's part.
Keep in mind, coming off of this, like we mentioned, Sphynx is coming off of a 3-0, going into this feeling good, and he's looking like he just came off a 3-0. Meanwhile, Dolan took it to a Game 5 situation against Reaper, so he might be a little bit tired. Before that, he did hit a 3-0, and Sphynx was coming off of an 0-3 against Jerry K.
And, you know, coming off a 3-0 against Jerry K, like we just saw, Jerry K is a very intimidating opponent and nearly took down Tiger in the winners finals. So he's holding his own right now. He's doing a phenomenal job, and Dolan is having a very difficult job finding this stock. And in fact, his last stock is deep in the red. And one weapon throw at the right angle. I mean, look at Sphynx is almost kind of trying to style on him. Not in like the really flashy way, but just doing really unnecessary things. He is going to end up finding that KO, though. 684 damage to 286.
And we can say like 86 of that went onto that first stock. So it took 200-ish damage to take out the first stock from Sphynx on Koji, a lower defense character. So, yeah, he's doing a great job surviving. Now, it's not on Brawlhalla, like we've seen people survive up to 200 damage on Brawlhalla earlier today. It was on Mammoth, but still, Koji is a lower defense character. He is in the defense stance, so it's going to go from 4 to 5. So let's put him in the middle of the road, but still good survivability by Sphynx. and we're waiting on them to move into this next game. No character swaps. We'll see what the bans are going to come out. Dolan, of course, because he lost, gets to ban down to 3 maps, and Sphynx will pick where we're going. Dolan banning out Crystal Temple, Small Great Hall, some of the soft plat maps, and Brawlhaven and Small Mammoth. So leaving Small Enigma, another try soft plat map, and that's where we are going. Sphynx versus Dolan, game 2.
We'll see if Sphynx can keep up the pressure on a Dolan, and of course, Dolan with the Lance got stopped out quite a bit on his approaches with the Lance. The side airs and those down airs not quite working for him the way I think he was expecting. So I think hopefully we'll see more hammer out of him. He is going to swap immediately to the Lance, though, so we'll see. Maybe the tri-plat setup is going to allow him a little bit of a different approach this time around.
Yeah, Dolan might have the opportunity to zone Sphynx out, maybe relegate him to those soft platforms while Dolan sits below, fishes with Lance nairs, fishes with hammer nairs, maybe some Lance recoveries as well. And that seems Sphynx spending a lot of time in the air, not spending too much time on the main platform unless Dolan gives him room to kind of run around there. Future Light coming out from Sphynx. Side Light into the recovery, and that knocks out. He started the Side Light in orange. The recovery turned him red, and then the force came out and knocked him out off of that. I can't believe. High Strength Legends, man, and Dolan putting out some big damage onto the second stock of Sphynx.
Dolan Duck quacking on him right now, getting all this kind of damage. And Dolan, with the neutral sig almost catching him on the drop down. Sphynx finally getting a little bit more damage, trying to get that pressure. That's the ground pound, one of the hardest hitting ones in the game, and that's going to take that stock off of Dolan. Of course, he did set up that Lance to pick up off on that next weapon drop, so we'll see him get it right here and go for that down air immediately. Not find anything. The side sig getting punished extremely well by Sphynx, though.
Yeah, that's, I think 3 times now that Sphynx has punished that signature. Neutral signature coming out, just barely missing. But yeah, I'm not feeling that side signature at all anymore. I don't think Dolan's hit it.
I don't think so. Not a single time. It's a very slow one. It hits real hard, but it's more of a punish opportunity than something that is a raw throw-out option.
Sphynx patrolling the ground. Dolan's able to get in, dodge through, pick up the weapon. Sidelight recovery for the knockout.
I mean, if he wants to use a horizontal hitting signature, that neutral sig on the Lance, that still covers about half the distance. And it picks them up, launches them upwards. So, maybe that's the option.
I'll just swap to the hammer. Throw out a side or a down.
Well, no, I agree with that completely.
And we did see him swap over to the hammer. Like, he could have juggled and gone back to the Lance, but he chose to go for the hammer. Sphynx on the weapon starve game.
Sphynx the side air. Neutral Light looking for a little bit more. The charge is up. I think he was trying to read a spot dodge from Dolan. He was able to dodge upwards and go around Sphynx. But he has taken so much damage so far. Oh, very nice. Good reads, good reads. Weapon throw and the side sig recovery. A little late on the recovery. Side sig not going to connect either. Oh, side air coming out. Dolan has this opportunity. He's got the hammer. He's got the big hit. Stop. Coach pitch. Not going to find it. I thought for sure he was going to land that.
Man, that was so good for Dolan to go continue that string on the Lance earlier once he knew that he got Sphynx's dodge. Like, that let him get so much damage. The neutral, like, almost knocking out. Weapon toss going 45-degree low. Sphynx is in danger, but so is Dolan. One straight hit. It's going to be the side air, even with the bounce off the platform. You saw him queue up that taunt immediately. And Dolan's going to take that game, due in large part to that one beautiful string he got towards the end and the incredible opening that he had.
What a phenomenal finisher on Dolan's part. We are going to be going to the next map here. Enigma is still on the board, so you never know. We could be seeing him choose this again. He was successful here before. He might be successful a second time. So that might be the play that he goes with. I'd be surprised if they went to Small Great Hall. Mammoth Fortress, not as much. He is going to be going back there. He realized that was, the success that he found before. don't change what's not broken.
Yo, these are some long time players too. I think that's I don't know if that's a summer or an autumn championship, but Dolan has an avatar from a seasonal championship in 2017.
That one,
and of course,
that one was summer.
Oh, summer, okay. And Sphynx was rocking one from 2018. So some long time players here, showing there's some old heads in the Brawlhalla scene. Oh, Sphynx starting off, just completely forcing Dolan over to the edge, enough to take 50 plus damage before he can breathe.
Ooh, neutral sig coming out. Ground pound, early KO, 35 seconds into the match. Extremely quickly. He had that damage built up. He had the positioning on Dolan as well. Phenomenal stuff. Doesn't quite get that slide charge right off of that ledge quite in time, but oh, is he gonna find another one? He got the wall touch. Just right Sphynx, in the nick of time. That was close.
Sphynx totally left this stage open as a bait. That's what I was really worried about Dolan going to this, because I didn't expect him to get the amazing opening this time that he did last time. And I think that was paramount to what he was able to do the rest of the game. And even on the second stock when Sphynx spawned in, he had some solid stuff too. Turned him yellow in a matter of seconds. But I didn't expect that to continue to this game. Nice ground pound, but it's still not going to be enough. If Sphynx was orange, weapon toss going down, charging that up. I think Sphynx wanted a ground pound there, and he ended up doing a down heavy. Maybe he also wanted a slide charge. It could have been two different things he was looking for. I don't think he would have fallen fast enough with a slide charge.
If Dolan tried to get back up to the stage immediately, I think that read would have worked. Either way, both of those are, viable options in that scenario. Either way, Sphynx got to find that KO off on the left side, the neutral light. Just a very simple neutral light. I mean, we saw a million of them in game number 1, but another one to find a KO this time.
Sphynx here controlling so much in this game. The weapon toss gets dodged through. Oh, interrupts the side heavy that came out from Dolan. Sidelight just kind of walking towards him. There's the D-light. We didn't see Sphynx going too high, so he's not going to fall prey to the recovery. Sidelight recovery, though, is going to be the knockout move. Dolan has been hitting those consistently today.
And, I mean, if you're going to be hitting anything consistently, it is going to be your bread and butter. And Dolan has had that bread and butter very on point so far. I mean, it's what won him that second game.
You also saw the sidelight dare coming out in early damage.
Ooh, nice. I was a little worried he was going to throw that recovery out a little too soon and get punished by Sphynx. And Sphynx was, I think, holding that ledge and waiting, just waiting for that option. Very nice punishment from Dolan, though.
That was a beautiful backdash into neutral light.
Nice reverse nair as well to catch Sphynx out of the air.
Dolan is really fighting his way back into this. He has 50 plus damage on his final stock, but man, he is definitely fighting his way back in. I mean, he's able to find a knockout here.
He's about 100 right now. Oh, yeah, that's danger zone. That's danger. Oh, no! Oh, he threw out the recovery a little too late. That is going to be Sphynx taking it down, I believe. No, that's going to be 2-1. That's just going to be 2-1. Game number 3 going his way.
We had a Brawlhaven, a small Enigma, and a small Enigma. We'll see if Dolan leaves small Enigma open. Nope, he bans it out. Second thing he bans out after Crystal Temple, leaving a small Brawlhaven, small Mammoth, and Demon, and Sphynx chooses to go to Mammoth.
All right, getting things started off right now. Game number 4. Dolan and Sphynx, same characters. Scarlet and the Koji going for the weapon, and it is going to be Dolan with the weapon pickup to start. Weapon throw, a little bit of disruption there. Sphynx with the neutral light just to get Dolan away. Finding that bow.
Sidelight dare. Goes for the neutral light. See, he didn't back up and do the neutral light this time like he was doing before. He went for the sidelight after it. Maybe want to get a little bit more. Bring Sphynx off stage. I love a GCD light here and there. Absolutely love that as a wake-up option on Lance.
Waiting on the ledge, getting him with the neutral light. That's not going to find the KO weapon throw, popping that dodge. Surprised that he didn't go off stage for KO confirm. Weapon throw into the jump read, side air. There we go. Dolan taking that first stock.
It was smart for him to go for the neutral light. A stomp would have had less startup, but the neutral light is going to have, he's not going to have to worry about cooldown. He only has to worry about the recovery from stomp, which is like next to nothing. So he just went for the neutral light so he didn't have to worry about stomp cooldown before he could use that move again.
Neutral light coming out. That's going to be the gravity cancel down light recovery over almost off the top. Second one, not going to find it. Weapon throw going to cancel out the third. He's going to try it again, though, and going to find it off the top. That's going to be the first stock off of Dolan. Stocks are actually incredibly even. Sphynx doing a phenomenal job, not taking a lot of damage to try to find that equalizer.
There's the side leg. Oh, man, Dolan was close with that one, but Sphynx felt confident on his spacing and immediately punished it with a ground pound. That was like a yellow kill.
Yeah, it was a really early kill. I mean, Dolan had just respawned a few seconds ago. Nice option there. Gravity cancel down, Sig, another one. Oh, that KO!
What is Scarlet? We see Costlix do that kind of stuff all the time.
Yeah. Look, you got two heavy weapons on a character that you can go up to, what is it, 8 or 9 strength. I think it's
40,000.
40,000 strength.
40,000.
40,000 strength used to live here, but now it's a ghost town because Scarlet took all their stocks.
He's feeling himself, but then he goes in with the gravity cancel side signature and gets broken. Just absolutely defeated.
That was a real brutal finisher. I mean, I can almost guarantee you that the damage difference between these two, the 70 damage between Sphynx and Dolan, was absolutely closed in that last 1 to death or 0 to death.
And what a volatile ending there as Sphynx takes it 3-1. He's going to be moving on to fight Jerry K. That's going to be Dolan placing 4th here. Is that 4th?
Yes.
Yeah. That's 4th here. The Summer Championship for SEA.